or else it was going to be an extension, right? So to kill the extension, what we do? Can y'all tell me? I just showed you what I did 2 days after the contract was up. There's nobody else can tell you that they asserted the de jure jurisdiction over the de facto corporation to close down that game. None of them. So I did everything that was supposed to be done. I showed y'all what needed to be shown. I'm just saying. Let me look in here and see what it says.
To accuse us and say that we're not worthy to go back into travel galactically. Because we told you everything here is a test. We in school, so we get tested. From time to time, you have tests in school. So some things you might thinking it's bad or something going wrong for you. Look at the good side to it. Because it's a lot of things that I think that I be thinking that it's something bad, and then I look at the good side. Like this, for example. One day I'm driving and I'm in a rush because I'm running late to get to my son, pick my son up. And I'm going like 70 and like 40, right? This old lady get in front of me driving slow. I'm mad. Like, this lady driving like she's driving slow. She's hitting the brakes and stuff. But then up the road, there's a police thing. And then I really would have been late if they pulled me over. I would have been late. Sitting there trying to talk to their boss and shit. The supervisor. Tell them that, I'm free to travel. So it would have delayed me another 20, 30 minutes, probably, even more, waiting on the supervisor. If they rookies didn't know what time it was. But by that old lady being in front of me driving slow, it made me slow down. I was looking at it as a bad thing, but then it was a good thing that I didn't get stopped by the cops. I had to wrestle with these agents. Right? So a lot of look when shit happened and it seemed like it's bad, look at the good thing. Like it was times where I didn't have no food, and I didn't have no food because the universe wanted me to fast. The universe wanted me to fast, so shit happened so it can help you. But you always, if you look at it as bad, it's gonna be a negative, bring negative energy to you. But if you look at it as everything that's bad that happened, look at it as look at the positive of it, and bring that positive out. Bring that positive out to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mr. Thomas for the $1 donation, brother. Hey, much love, brother. We appreciate you. Like I say, Rob Haynes probably had to go. He probably had an emergency, man. But we at least we got what we got. He'll probably be back on in just a minute. But Yaku's Drafted Devil. We talking about that, and we already put a tape out on it, and we revisiting that subject with the brother Raw Haynes. When he come back on, we maybe gonna be able to get some question and answers for him too. So make sure you got your question and answers already ready to go to drop in the chat when we go to the question and answer phase. And like I say, I've been putting out videos every single day, 3-4 videos a day. So you want to go check those videos out once we get off. You want to go check the Black Extracurricular. Well, it probably ain't gonna show up to tomorrow. What's the other video we got out? The Donald Trump raid video. Like that video has already showed up online already. Yeah, but these people were made to be against us. So, but it's not all. Yaku's Drafted Devil don't include all white people. Like I say, some of those people are Canaanites, Nubians, that just don't got the albino, that don't got the melanin. But some of them Canaanites are mixed with the Frugaloids, and so you got to look at that too. Some of them Canaanites mixed with the Frugaloids, so some of those Frugaloids are connected with Yaku's Drafted. I mean, some of those Canaanites have mixed their seed with Yaku's Drafted Devil, and they got 6,000 to go rob back on. Okay. All right, we back. We lit. We got you back on, brother. All right, we held it down, man. We got him back on, man. So we're gonna let him continue. I think you left off where go ahead.
went silent.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
Did you mute?
Oh yeah, there you go right there. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Oh shit, what the hell's going on? Hey, can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I
Hey,
was just making sure because I want to make sure that people can hear what we're
can
talking
you hear
about.
me? Yo. What the fuck?
I can't hear you at all. Oh, that's my phone tripping.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Oh shit. I was like, oh man, I know it ain't. Oh yeah, we can hear you though. We can hear you clear, loud and clear. I think you
Okay.
left off where you was talking about the devil in the court thing and connecting that with Yaku, drafted devil. And I think he was going into the chromosome joint. That chromosome joint was hot, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So we got to the part about how they was able to stop us from living these extensively long lives.
Yeah.
So now we have to figure out what's the motive. Why they want to cut our lifespan? You go back to Genesis. They didn't get kicked out for eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody think that's why they got kicked out, but they got kicked out so they would eat from the tree of eternal life and live forever and be like one of us.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever they is, they got long lifespans, but they cut ours short, messing with the genetics, right? So in the birth scrolls of the doulas, it got the sequencing of the human genome written in herbs, what the herb do, and what it treat. Tells them what's on that section of DNA that can utilize this herb.
They get you a drink of water, man.
I think I breathed in a dust particle or something.
Yeah, I've been having that lately, lately too.
Yeah. So now look, we know that they wanted us to live a short life, but why? So if they cut the 120 years into 60, how would they go about this?
Yeah, right.
When you read in the book, in the Sumerian tablets, they talk about in order to keep the human population in check. If I'm not mistaken, I'm almost positive Pops talk about it in the Holy Tablets.
Yeah, and the man from Planet Riz. Yeah.
So what we thinking is naturally occurring. They've been making this shit in the laboratory all the time. Right? When you know what the genome is, you know what the effects of the viral agent. Notice they always call it an agent. What do agents do? They infiltrate, right? Right? What do viral do? And they come in, infiltrate, and spread out. Right? So they scatter themselves across the land and try to move themselves into what's called positions of prominence. Every politician is a barrister, meaning an attorney.
Go ahead.
Meaning the goddamn devil.
You got him. The devil. The damn devil.
The goddamn devil.
Go ahead.
Right? Now, if they all devils, who they work for? Barristers are what you call under royalty to lords. The lords are the ones who govern the land. Right? And the lords is the ones that call themselves the elves. Right? And the elves came in with El Shaddai.
Go ahead. I'm with you.
Right? So El Shaddai is Enki, which telling us that it was part of some form of genetic engineering program.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So they working to cultivate the land.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that what it say?
Mm-hmm.
And the husband
Mm-hmm.
cultivated the land, right?
Mm-hmm.
And tended to the cattle and to the flocks and to the herds. Ain't that what it say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, what your body made out of?
Water.
The soil of the earth.
Yeah, earth, water, all the minerals of the earth.
Yep. And then they said it took man from the dust of the ground. That means he's earthborn. He's tied to the earth because he's made out of earth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? Then it say he divided them up into tribes, families, and clans.
Mm-hmm.
Those 3 different cultures.
That's right.
So it's 3.
Go ahead.
It's 3 major cultures: tribes, families, and clans. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Tribes are more political in function. Family is more personal in function.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And clans is more nomadic in function. What they call Arabi.
Mm-hmm.
And who is the Arabi? The Arabs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the difference in the Arabs and the Chaldeans?
The difference between the Arabs and the Chaldeans, and like the Chaldeans from back during Abraham's time, or
now,
like right now?
Right now, what's the difference?
Ain't no difference really. They like the same people really, because they like Hindus and Frugaloids, like pale Arabs, red Arabs. They really like the original Arabs, but they pale Arabs.
Look, pay attention. Look at the land.
Mm-hmm.
We can obviously see they the same people. So it's something that's dividing and conquering them. What is it?
Religion.
Because Chaldeans are always Catholics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Arabs are almost always Muslim.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? Divide and conquer.
Mm-hmm.
So what Elijah Muhammad say Yaqub grafted devil did? How do you recognize it?
Go ahead.
He said everywhere he go, he sowed dissension between the righteous. He turned one against the other and watch them fight. And when they depleted from the fight, he come in and break it up, and then he offer them a solution for a fee.
It's a pale shit. Go ahead.
Hegelian dialectic 101. Right? Okay, now, how did he say Yaqub's people in the grafting process managed the process?
By like how he created that lighter gene, you saying?
Right, but he was enforcing this by something.
He had a birth control. He had birth control laws.
No. You're talking about what he did. I'm talking about how he secured it.
With fear, I think with fear. But with fear, religion, or something.
Remember, Yaqub had how many scientists side with him?
Oh, I can't remember that, because I know it was 66,000 that decided to go with Shabazz, but I can't remember how many it was with Yaqub. Was it 600 or something? I can't remember. Go ahead.
But anyway, they had instructions because they knew that he wouldn't live to see his.
Oh yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
They said he knew he wouldn't live to see his work completed, so he gave them instructions. Right, and he told them how to enforce the wedding or the union, the people, in order to get to the gene, the lighter gene.
Go ahead. I can't remember exactly.
Right? So this is when he explained to them the process of the grafting process. He say, marry the darkest ones to the lightest ones. And marry the medium ones to the medium ones. Until you get all the way down to blonde hair and blue eyes. Okay, now Pops told us about 2 different groups of Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
What we call Nordics comes from what you call Flugerons.
Mm-hmm.
And the Nordics became tall, warrior-like Europeans with the long aquiline features. And the Canaanite became the short, stubby, round-faced, curly-haired European that you see today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got the white boy with the nappy hair like an afro.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now they call the Irish the redhead stepchild of Europe because of their piebald suntan and their ginger-colored hair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they don't like the Scots because they too close to the Irish in relation of clans. But they tell you that it's a war about Catholicism. Because the original Irish was Orisha. The word Irish is a derivative of Orisha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now Baba wrote Who's Who on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what we're going over right now. Who's who on the planet Earth? Now, the Greeks were the first Europeans that Inanna, Queen of Heaven and Earth, ordered to be cleaning up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, why did she order somebody to go up there and clean them up? What happened? Where is it recorded?
Right.
Well, she woke up one morning and she summoned the bookkeeper, Tahuti, and told him to dispatch the scientists to a place in Europe called the Caucasus.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And coming to find out, they was living with canines.
Mm-hmm.
A small band of throwaway genetic experiments that wasn't all the way perfected.
Mm-hmm.
Where we find this at? Remember when Pops was saying the birth defects? What kind of God create birth defects?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Remember? This is what he's talking about because it's recorded in the tablets, in the Sumerian tablets.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That they had used sulfur instead of carbon to create the genetic experiment. And the ones that didn't meet the standard, they were supposed to burn them in the fire and fire and brimstones of Gehenna.
Mm-hmm.
But that sent them into what they call a soul cycle loop, and they will keep coming back defective.
That's interesting.
They can't get out of the Earth's atmosphere as an energy flux. In 3D terms, that means they denied the right to ascend. Now, when they returned, the Egyptian hieroglyphs said that Isis was brought a creature from Europe, and when they brought him in, she asked the question, what manner of beast is this?
Go ahead. Yaku's drafted devil. Go ahead.
Yaku's grafted devil. Remember, it's a war and a competition between two warring Anunnaki family members. Sibling rivalry, one trying to top the other. Enlil heard about the good time Enki was having with the Earth people and got jealous. Where do we know about a God that got jealous?
In the Bible.
And what did he say?
I'm a jealous God. Don't put no God before me. No other God.
If he was really a God, he wouldn't even be worried about that bitch ass shit.
Yeah, right? Go ahead.
That sounds like some gay shit to me. Just me. I'm the only one. You can only worship me. Look. So, if he got jealous, where do we know the story that we went over earlier of a brother that got jealous?
Yishak was Yaku's father, and he was jealous of his brother because of the rule too. Like I guess that story like spiraled down through different.
Go back to the Emerald Tablets for what you just said. Tahuti say in the Emerald Tablets, Star say, know, man, that life is cycles within cycles.
Mm-hmm.
If you interrupt the pattern, you break the cycle.
Mm.
The trick is to learn the lesson to allow you to see when the cycle flips so you can jump out the infinity loop when it turns around so you're not caught on a hamster wheel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? So Pop said, remember, in the law of the gods, now he's talking the Galactic Federation law.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That when you do something in the free will universe to oppress anybody or to deprive them of their right of free will, then you're going to be subject to the same punishment you inflicted on them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we hear this as it goes around, it comes around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you reap what you sow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? And you get back what you put out. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. And all in the same. Different ways of saying it, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Right. Because galactic law has us in this position because of a prior condition. So the Queen of Heaven and Earth want to clean this up.
Mm-hmm.
Whose job is it to clean that shit up?
It's our job.
The galactic law say that the custodians of the earth is responsible to restore the earth at the close of the age, no matter who did it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if it's going to be our job to clean it up, how do you clean up the genetic defect of a human that was deliberately deformed by somebody trying to play God in the laboratory?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What's the treatment for it? What's the remedy? Because they're going to keep coming back. And if they try to use too much brain power, they're going to shrivel up like Stephen Hawking.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the remedy?
Yeah, what's the remedy? What's the remedy?
One drop of Anunnaki blood cleans up all of the birth defects.
Oh. Hey,